guys. I made it to the land of freedom, Texas. Finally left the Republic of Libtard Nations, aka Colorado, and I couldn't be happier. I started this journey in front of a beautiful landscape behind me. This is my home. I'm starting this new journey with another beautiful landscape. I'm here at a buddy's house right now who's letting me stay while I find a place, and he just happens to have this gorgeous property. I think it's like 3 acres. You can see behind me. This landscape is beautiful, and I'm starting to really enjoy it. Everything except for the amount of bugs out here, I am happy about. I feel like this weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. Like, I don't have to look behind me all the time to, like, if I say a joke, I don't feel like if I say something that I feel like is fairly moderate is going to enrage the nearest blue-haired woman to come towards me and even get to the point where she feels like it's okay to attack me. And normally I would be like, dude, you're crazy, dude. These blue-haired girls aren't gonna attack you. But everything that's happened in these last few weeks and months have really just proven that otherwise. You know, I feel good now. I'm out here. Actually, today is my last day here. I finally found a place that I love. Again, thanks to anybody who supported me and donated to my GoFundMe. You guys are a huge part of why I was able to make this move. I'm going to keep it up just in case, you know, people want to help out. Of course, I still have to get all the furniture for the house and stuff. But I want to thank you guys for that. And thank you for coming along to my journey. And, you know, one thing I really heard, there were 2 takeaways I got from that original video where I'm explaining why I'm leaving woke Colorado. And the first takeaway is you guys hate Austin just as much as Colorado. I mean, goddamn, I feel like half of the comments were like, dude, you're an idiot. You went to the place where there's even more libs out there, dude. Look, I understand. I get it. But it also happens to be the hub of comedy right now, which is funny because as I've been arriving here, there's been all this new drama between different comedians like Andrew Schultz and Mark Maron, all these other comics that have been shitting on Austin, which is funny, like getting here as a new comic and then all of a sudden like all this new shit. And we'll get into that. But the second thing that I have noticed is that just how supportive everybody was. And it feels like a lot with my comedy and a lot of my content in general. It's like this, all these people message me saying like, damn, like I wish I could say what you're saying. Like, you know, but I'm afraid. I totally understand where you're coming from. But, you know, I don't want to say these things because I'm worried. And that's ultimately like what my goal is with a lot of my content, is to show people that you don't have to be afraid, that you can take action, you can say what's on your mind, and it's not your fault if people decide to kind of put this purity culture on you. It's their problem. And even coming here, I had, you know, I have endless haters, you know, but this was a rebirth for me. This is my renaissance. I mean, look at it. You know, it may not be giant mountains like Colorado, but this place is gorgeous too. I mean, granted, I'm not in Austin right now. I'm in Blanco, but still, it just shows you that there always is, there's greener grass elsewhere, and you shouldn't be afraid to go and get it. You know, especially when the ones who are threatening you are 400 pounds and can't even tell you what the definition of what a woman is. You're letting these guys boss you around and bully you? I mean, it's incredible. If you went back 30 years and you took all the bullies, the people who did all the bullying, you told them, yeah, you see that fat chick that you're bullying right now? She's going to be the one bullying you in 30 years. You just watch. They'll laugh in your face. But I think culture is kind of you know, it's coming back. Everything's coming back. The old school kind of humor is coming back. I even have a video I'll show right now of this woman being like, can you believe it? The R word is back. The R word is back. Retards everywhere. I don't know why I did that in Trump, but it's just so much, you know, so much more fun to say retards than in Trump. Retards. But, you know, I got, like, that video did so well, which is just indicative, again, of what I've been saying, is that the internet is not real life. Okay? The cancel culture is not real life. You want real life? Go out to real life. Go outside. Go see some place. Go out to drinks. People don't give a fuck what your political opinions are. But the fucking assholes, all right, who haven't gotten pussy ever, who are perpetually online, they're the ones that care. This is a rebirth for me. This is my renaissance. This is for me to not only take this seriously, but also as a statement to everyone else who says that I shouldn't be allowed to say the comedy that I do, and to myself that you can change. You can make your life better. If you feel like you are in a situation where there's nothing you can do, you are completely, and don't get me wrong, there are situations, like health situations, that like there is a lot of limited options. But just having that mentality is going to be the healthiest medicine you could ever take for any kind of problems you have. If you can remind yourself, go take a breath, realize that you have so much ability in yourself, to believe in yourself. But that's all you have to do. If you believe that you can get better, you will get better. If you believe that you can go to the greener patch of grass, you can do that. But you have to believe in it. The second that you give up on the plan before you've even tried it is the second that plan was failed. So you've admitted defeat. And if there's anything to take away from me moving here, is that you can do it too. Maybe that's not moving to a different state because the libtards are a zombie invasion in your original state, but maybe it's you're going through a breakup, or your grades aren't good, or your car's not starting. These are all the same thing. These are just opportunities for you to rise above. And if you look at failures and you look at resistance as opportunities, it really switches your worldview. People ask me all the time, you know, what did you do to get to this point? What did you do to get these numbers? You're well known, you know. And I just say the same thing, as I just never gave up. And I always knew that it was possible. I just didn't know when. And I wasn't afraid to take steps like this, moving out here. A 16-hour drive out here straight was not fun, by the way. Whoever invented moving a long distances needs to be in jail. Okay? Trump, please, send him off. Send your secret police. But it's true. It's true, man. You can take what you want. You can be what you want, and there will be resistance along the way. You know, if you... And life will match your effort. The more effort that you put in, the more that you kind of realize that laziness and stagnation is death. The faster you can grow, the faster you can improve on the things that you want to on a day-to-day basis. If it's working out, eating healthier, getting that raise at a job, getting the hot chick, getting the hot boy. We including the ladies in this too. If you want it, then you gotta start. You can't sit there and imagine and daydream. This was a daydream for me. I dreamed about it. And the obvious, safest answer was to continue to stay in Colorado. until I was big enough to really come out here. But what you don't realize is that if you take the safe decision, you never know where you could have been if you decided to take the unsafe way. And sometimes those shortcuts can define you and who you are. I cannot wait to see what I can do here. I cannot wait to see what I'm capable of, to unlock things in me that I didn't even know were possible. And this is kind of a catalyst that I forced myself into, and it seems to be working out. So if I can do it, so can you. Go find your thing. Go find your Texas and take that first step. And the next day, you take another step. And the day after that, you take another step. And life will reward you. I promise you that. I promise you that. I cannot wait to see what I can do with my humor, with my comedy, with my content. It's all possible. But sometimes you need a fresh place. You need change. And that's what my next video is going to be all about. Once I move in and I get a bit more comfortable. I'm sorry for not doing another long form video. I'm getting into that side, I promise. But my next video is going to be all about change and how it's important. It's part of evolution. It's part of life. Everything changes. We're in the seasons change. The people change. The blue-haired girl, you know, libtard changes to more libtardish. I mean, you know, we all go through different changes. And it's important to embrace it, not fight it. So yeah, find your Texas. And life will reward you. I promise you. All right. Thank you, guys. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And hit that notification bell to get all of my new videos, notifications of new videos that I'm going to be making, because I'm going to be making a lot. Can't wait to see you guys later.